What is up, guys? Pie Muffin here, and we are back with some more Tales of the Rays Global Version info. Chapter 13 is going to be coming tonight, or I guess tomorrow morning. 3 in the morning if you live on the East Coast, which is what I'm at. But obviously it says right here, Pacific Standard Time, it's going to be at midnight. So we are getting the chapter that will introduce Konono and Rain as full characters. Obviously we had a Konono banner, which you could get her early and kind of, you know, gear her up and level her up and stuff. But this will be her official chapter in which to unlock her. As you can see, we've got Zelos in the corner right here, and down here we have the Zelos 5-day banner. This banner is going to be similar to Konono's original banner, to where you can unlock him early, and then later on in the story you will unlock him normally. As of right now, though, you know, the Japanese version is roughly, you know, 4 months or so, maybe a little more, ahead of the English version of the game. And Zelos still has not been introduced in the main story, so no one really knows when he's going to be added to the story. Especially since Mythos was just added, they're probably not going to add 2 Symphonia characters back to back. Although Mythos is an event character, it's still 2 Symphonia, and they probably want to mix things up a bit. So if you don't summon for Zelos here, you probably won't see him for a good while. But, roughly, I would say, if you're someone who wants to be smart with your Mirror Gems, I would not summon on this banner, because, as you can see, there is a huge list of characters that are going to have weapons and Mirror Arts on this banner. So, it really wouldn't be ideal for you to summon on it, because you may do a multi and may just get a Mirror Art for Velvet or something. And then the issue with this banner is, if you pull a bunch of good weapons for Zelos, like, that's cool and all, but you won't have the character for forever. So you basically just wasted 2,000 Mirror Gems for no reason, just to get weapons for Zelos, who's a character that's not going to show up for a while, when you could just save those Mirror Gems for whatever the next event banner is going to be. Same thing with the story. I mean, obviously, there's still going to be a big pool of characters for Konono and Rain's story banner. I would say, honestly, probably summoning for the story banner is more ideal than Zelos' banner. I apologize for my lack of speaking good English. Honestly, the only real reason to summon for Zelos is if you're like an extreme, you know, fanboy, fangirl of this character and you really want him. Or if you're someone who's a whale and can spare the Mirror Gems. But honestly, there's really no need for him, because he's kind of just, he's exactly the way he is in Symphonia, where he's kind of like a melee caster type. But with melee and caster, you've already got that covered with Lloyd, Colette, Rain. And I think we have don't we have a 4th Symphonia? Oh yeah, and then obviously you've got Emil and Marty you can throw on the team. So you don't really need Zelos right now for a Symphonia team. It's just really if he's a character that you really want. I find it very interesting that we're getting Chapter 13 so early, because in the Japanese version, I think we had either 1 or 2 more events before Chapter 13 actually got added. So it does feel like the English version is kind of trying to push ahead, at least story-wise, to kind of catch up with the Japanese version, or just kind of do things their own way. I mean, obviously, you really can't change the events too much, because you kind of need to give the players 2 weeks to do these events, or else they're not going to be able to get everything they need to get. Because not every Tales of the Rays player is on the game every day like some of us are. Like, I know the second my stamina is filled, I'm farming or doing other quests. But I know some players may just, you know, they may do a mission or 2 every day, and that might be it. So they really can't rush ahead too much. Other than that, though, so the Zealous banner is going to be here for 5 days. There will be, let's see if they have it down here. Nope, they just show, okay. So there probably will be there won't be a event for this, but there's going to be like a Zelos Harem quest line where you can get like specific items. I don't know if that's going to appear right away, but it should. But obviously when all of this stuff drops in about 5 hours, I will make another video covering it. But that's pretty much it, guys. Let me know if you were excited for these characters. Kanoto and Rain will be available through story. You just play through it. And then Zelos obviously will be available at a later time unless you summon for his mirror chart. Like I said, probably not ideal if you're trying to be very smart with your mirror gems to summon for this, unless you're like me. Like, I do wail a little bit, but even when I'm not wailing, I don't waste any summons. I don't do single summons with mirror gems on the English version. I do on the Japanese version because diamonds work differently than mirror gems because you don't get that guaranteed 4-star with a multi. So there's really no need to do multi-summons on the Japanese version. Unless you're, like I said, unless you're paying to win. So yeah, I try to save up for a multi for each banner that comes around, but obviously we have 2 banners here. So it's kind of just going to be something I need to decide. I already have Zelos on the Japanese version, so I may not summon for him here. I may just wait until his banner actually comes around or he gets thrown on an event. It would probably be much more ideal to summon for these 2 up here. But like I said, let me know what you're going to do with this. Post your comments down below. Hit that subscribe button if you're new to the channel, and I will see you all next time.